planetary Virgo or the star system Sirius, and it's based on that. Now, it's saying that everything that they're dealing with is based on the goddess. So they got a book that comes out of Oxford University called Goddesses Who Rule. And what it's saying here is even though the white boys will go to war and stuff, they always have some type of goddess that run their society. Now they're getting that from us. So therefore you will have the courthouse, you will have the goddess Athena, which is also the goddess Nice, which is the Egyptian form. And Athena is also a form of Maya, with the balance and scales, the same thing. And so it's a book called Goddesses Who Rule. And so they'll have a goddess that sets over war, a goddess that sets over this, and a goddess that sets over that. So, the image that rules America is the screen goddess. The screen goddess. So every so often they have to have a ritual to induce or induct the blonde bombshell. The blonde bombshell. So, the first thing was, it is interesting that this woman made her presence. Oh man, I just stuck my little blackboard. Oh, okay, stuff, yeah. This woman made her presence again right at the time when they had the ritual going on with Alma Cole Smith. Everything that they do is a ritual. This shit shut down CNN for a month. You didn't figure that this thing has got something to do with a ritual. Here's a woman that's a laughing stock, a stripper, a laughing stock. Then she dies and she becomes Marilyn Monroe overnight. And when they buried her in the casket, they chose the picture that looked like Marilyn. She had a black preacher, 3 black pallbearers, black. They was in a black nation. Hell, Bahamas is 75% black. The black choir, if the woman who found her was black, the bodyguard who tried to revive her was black. See what I'm saying? So it's a mass ritual. You see what I'm saying? With 2 men, the baby, and all of this, and that shit's still going on.
And her room number at 13.
13, all of this. And this is one of the keys.
That's very generous.
It's a ritual that's going on. And the same time the ritual going on, we get transmission from her. It's not hard to do. It's just that when you don't believe something, it doesn't appear. It doesn't exist. You see, it doesn't exist. My mama died on the 20th, or made her transition on the doggone on the 20th, on January the 13th, which was her birthday. I asked her if she wanted to have a party. She said, hell yeah. Went out. My girl only met her twice. She went in the grocery store. She told her, I want this cake. She came back and said, your mama said she wanted this cake. I said, well, damn it, this is a brown cake, chocolate cake, with yellow on the inside. I said, that's the cake that her and my grandmama used to make all the time. You see what I'm saying? I said, so we had this party, got together. I did about a 20-30 minute lecture on her. I said, here's a woman, you know, she's a school teacher. You know, I come from a middle-class, wealthy family. I said, I ain't never seen a woman who had money and never wanted nothing, couldn't buy no gold because it ended up in the bottom of the dresser drawer and cigarette. You know how they had most smoked cigarettes and then the cigarettes dried up and they had a little brown cigarette at the bottom of the drawer. And she said, what do you want for your party? She said, I want some coke. So we went out and got her some coke. So a 12-pack of Coca-Cola. And why the fuck we did that for? She just set up residence and said, now we gotta drink coke all the damn time. Coke and ice. Surprise. Now this is got, so when you deal with the spirit world, the healing thing automatically kick in. You see what I'm saying? Because when my girl came down, she was a Pepsi person. And I'm like, you know, why you drink? She said, I used to drink coke, but it ain't strong enough now. Then come to find out is this. For you, I'm talking about vegetarians and all. Because I knew a guy, he's a perfect health vegetarian. I met George, this karate master, up there, a perfect picture of health. And then that nigga ate maybe a little bit of seaweed, that's it. He was the perfect heaven up there teaching his karate class and fall out in a damn heart attack. Because everything that you're going to go on ain't going to be what you eat, it's going to be your fucking mind. This is what gives you disease and everything. So they got nothing to do with what you eat or whatever. It's based on what your mind is. You see what I'm saying? How is a big nigga like me ain't never sick and ain't never been sick in my life? You see what I'm saying? Because of my mind. The mystery here is, if you start to have a heart attack, vegetarians and all, and you got 5 minutes to live, the only thing gonna save you is a canned soda or Pepsi Cola.
Dark Hollywood.
Dark Hollywood was Coke. Yeah. But the Coke used to have, remember Coke went to the new Coke in 1985. And then they came back with Coke Classic in 1986. And the formula ain't never been the same no more.
Right.
You gotta put ice to it. Too late, your ass might be dead. If you get ready to have a heart attack, you better get you a can, not the bottles, because it's all based on what you put you in. I'm learning that with drinking the liquor. You put it in a bigger glass, it changes, put it in a smaller glass, you put it in this, you won't get certain taste and stuff like that. It's a science to it. The Moors brought that to Europe, distillation. So now, that's why you gotta get some shit called devil spirits. I don't know if they said, you ever see some liquor called devil spirits rum? You get a hold of some of that shit, it's like 190 proof. No, it's 160 proof. Devil spirits, the spirit world love it. They love it. Devil spirits rum. You see what I'm saying? You get a hold of some of that shit, man, you roll it. Don't need no bullets, you just need some devil spirits rum. Now, if you about to have a heart attack, and I'm going to see some guy say, now you need some cayenne pepper, I say, no, wait a minute. I'm not talking about prevention. It's too late now, goddammit. You can prevent shit with your cayenne pepper and all of your doggone ginger. I'm talking about you got 5 minutes to live. You better get you a can of Pepsi Cola. Save you from a heart attack. Shit's so powerful, pour it on a car battery and see that shit. Yeah. Clean that car battery off. Pepsi. See what I'm saying? That will save you from a heart attack. Just telling you the science on things. A lot of stuff ain't got nothing to do with health. A lot of stuff got something to do with energies. It's got stuff to do with energies. Now, where were we? Anyway, going back, she came to the planet. I asked her, were you killed? First I asked her, like I said at the beginning, what goddess were you? You see, because she came back January of 2006. This is still a time. This is still a time. I asked her, I said, well, Phyllis, well, what happened was is we was playing her records. So we put on one record. So after we get ready to take it off, she said, don't take it off, keep playing. She came through my girl, said, don't take it off, keep playing. I said, oh shit. So I had to run in because I got like 5,000 albums in a room. It stacks and stacks. So I had to work and I had to start working to try to find all her shit. So I found all her shit. We played stuff from like, let's say 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock to like 6 in the evening. Then she came through and said, nice to be remembered. I said, well, who were you? She said, she said, I was a high priestess of Heru. High priestess of Heru. And so, now, I had one album that I didn't have. I loaned it out in college. You know how it is. You don't want blood. Don't loan your shit out to niggas. Motherfuckers say, boy, some people ain't little. You know what I'm saying? Nigga something. I know a nigga, man. We had a nigga came in, said he was staying for 2 weeks. Stayed for 4 years. So I had one, I said, oh man, I couldn't find the album in the stack. And I went to Detroit and I found the album. But I didn't know that it was 1983. Yeah. So when I picked the album back up, she said, well, I'm a high priestess of Heru. They'll send you a message. It might take you a year to understand, to verify that. Mm-hmm. So I got this album. It's called Phyllis Goddess of love. Heru is the goddess of love. I said, damn, you're the high priest of the Heru. Now, so the spirit will show you stuff so you can hook up the stuff. I had a dream, and the thought I woke up, I said, Linda, I just had a dream about Beyonce. About Beyonce. Now, let me show you how this shit works, how the spirit world works. Now, let's say before 2004, when I hooked up with my queen, if I had a dream about her, they would come and really get busy. Now I have a dream, they'll do everything but have sex. They stop right there. They ain't gonna do no sex and shit, because she up in the house. See what I'm saying? First of all, they all one, so they saying, hell, we and her too, we all one thing, so hell, you already got her in the bed with you, but they won't have no sex. You see what I'm saying? They got that boundary. You see what I'm saying? It's a spirit ecological system. Everything is everything. So she showed up. I woke up, I said, why did I have a dream about Beyonce? I couldn't figure that out. I said, Beyonce is dumb as a damn stump. I had a dream about Beyonce. And then when I woke up, I said, oh, no, it wasn't Beyonce. I was looking at her. It was Phyllis Hyman. I said, oh, okay, I had to register. Then, the goddess Heru came through and said it was a dream about me. It was a dream about me. She said, we just use Phyllis, because Phyllis is a physical incarnation, and you can identify with that. I said, so I was getting your essence. So I got this picture of Phyllis.
Yeah.
So this means that if you get this picture of Phyllis, it ain't no gimmick. That's the way the spirit works through things. You'll get an energy of Heru. See how that goes?
Yeah.
Now, why didn't I put a picture of Heru? Well, I got one right here, Heru. What is going on here? What's happening in the spirit world? It is so close to us till it's molding into this realm until now the goddesses and the gods is coming back now. I used to have these pictures of the goddess and the goddess 2,000-3,000 years old. Now they're coming back as humans that passed on. So because she was in a human form, this shit got a lot of energy to it. You see what I'm saying? How it's going on? Now, going back, she shows up. Dr. Dandridge shows up. She shows up. See, I especially like this model right here. The one on the cover of the damn book. She shows up. So the first thing I said was, did they, this one here, you know that one here. That's the one right there. You see what I'm saying? Now I asked her, and this is the one I got to sleep. $5. Now I asked her, I said, well, did they kill you? She said, most definitely. Some reason, just about everybody, White boy wrote a book on the conspiracies of the conspiracy against rock and roll, and he said everybody that died, black or white, ain't no die for no, they kill them. They kill them and shit. Because they say the artists can free the people. See what I'm saying? The artists can free the people. Okay. So, I asked her, I said, did they kill you? She said, yeah. Then she said, they were jealous of me. And I couldn't register that. I'm like, wait. You know, it's not like you made a whole lot of movies. They was holding you at bay. And then I realized, but they'll give you, the spirit world will give you something, and about a couple of days later, you'll come back. She said, it was jealous of me. And I said, oh, I get it. You died in 65. Marilyn Monroe died in 1962. After Marilyn Monroe died, they said, no, we got to kill that bitch right there. Because number one, that is the true beauty. We had to hold her down. Marilyn Monroe was number one, a brunette. And number two, she had a nose job. You see what I'm saying? There's a movie called Norma Jean and Marilyn with Mira Sorvino and Ashley Jones. So the whole thing on how Norma Jean became Marilyn Monroe. So that was, even the word Marilyn Monroe, her name was Norma Jean. So from the name, the look, and everything, she was an original beauty. She was a Hollywood image or an energy that they created as a template of what they wanted to rule the world. They say she didn't even take suntan. That was not allowed. They said they wanted her pure white. So when she died, they said, oh no. There ain't but one real beauty out here, and it's this motherfucker here, and she got to go. Because what you see with her, she could sing, she could act, because Marilyn Monroe couldn't act.
Right.
You see, we kept her down. They said, no, we got to kill her. You got to understand the magic on how Hollywood is. So now with the Anna Nicole thing, plus they found out when they killed them, they made them immortal. You see what I'm saying? So they want a certain image, because the Marilyn Monroe shit was 1962. That's about 4 hours.
Yeah.
You done had all kind of crackers done come up. What, that girl from Canada, the one that had a sex tape? You know, all in the 90s, all these blonde bombshell white girls. Pam Anderson. You see what I'm saying? And then they got this girl here, they gave her, see, you gotta understand magic. Why would they give her? This woman was about 300 pounds when they gave her own TV show on E! Entertainment in 2002. They gave her own show, and people watched it. See, and then she did a soft porno that they're showing on Showtime right now. See, they fix these things up based on rituals. You see what I'm saying? So now, when she dies, that's a magical template. Why? Because number one, just like I told you about this brother here, you will never know this brother. This picture here, as you saw, came up on billboards in 2000, at the end of 2005. But it don't matter, that's the shit. Look at that Count Dracula. With the hood up.
Yeah, with the hood up.
Real powerful. You will never know this man as a gray-haired, old bald-head man with a big old pot gut on PBS. Singing some old ass shit. You always gonna know this is your shining prince. I want you. See what I'm saying? Let's get it on. So it sets up a certain energy. You will always know her like this. You will always know Phyllis Hyman like this. You see what I'm saying? Now you got your whole girl now that put collagen in her lips and real popular. Got babies, adopting babies, Angelina Jolie, and this woman got the real deal shit. Now the mystery on her was that Elvis Presley met her, but right before he died, and lost his mind. They say he lost his fucking mind. He said, I got to have you. And I think she was just newly married or something at the time. He said, I got to have you. I'll do anything. And it's to the point where she had to tell this man to leave me the hell alone. That's how insane he went over her right before he died. You see? So the point is based on this energy with the Anna Nicole Smith thing, they got to get a new screen image. And they show this around the world. For one thing, they're trying to make a millennium white woman as the standard of beauty. You see what I'm saying? As the standard of beauty. You see, whereas now, in Hollywood, if you notice right now, they got a thing called Heroes coming on Monday nights. And in this thing on Heroes, they'll show the white woman with the black man and had the black woman with 2 white boys. So she went through 2 white boys, then they killed her off. But they'll never show the black man and the black woman together because that's an impossibility because they don't want to line up the Isis and Osiris energy. So the new thing in Hollywood is now, if you keep showing something new, the movie something new, right, giving the idea, and you don't never show the black man and the black woman together, on the streets, it becomes an impossibility. You think in actuality, ultimately the black man is going to go off with the white woman. And he is. Right. Not be funny with this mess. You see what I'm saying? The niggas is doing this shit. Yeah. But it makes it an impossibility. And this is how they can direct you from the images that you see. You see what I'm saying? So they had a group of black actresses in the 1990s. About 10 of them was coming up. About 10 of them. Beautiful. By 2000, can't get no work in Hollywood. Only one can get work in Hollywood is Queen Latifah and Monique. Now, ain't nothing wrong with Queen Latifah and Monique, but you must understand the science of sex symbols. Queen Latifah and Monique are not sex symbols. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do. I'm not saying that Queen Latifah don't look good. Get home. I'm not saying that, but I'm trying to say up against, you see, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
They got a certain image and stuff that they're putting out here. They got a white girl called Scarlett Johansson. She came out about 4 years, she came out about 3 years ago, and the motherfucker done did 10 movies. She did 5 last year. She was on the movie, anybody saw the movie with Hugh McGregor? It was The Island.
Yeah.
The little white girl was a model in The Island. She done did 10 movies in the last 3 years. She did 5 movies last year. Blonde, they got an image. So what I'm trying to say here is, they got a certain image. Even if she's brunette, they got a certain image.
What about Hudson? Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, well, the ship is still out. Now, this is what's going on with this. I'll tell you in a minute on this. 2 things has happened. But the thing they're trying to do here is, the standard of beauty must still be this white woman. You see what I'm saying? So this is the way they do things. So as a result, they have a whole bunch of women from the darkest to the lightest. About 10 of them in Hollywood, all of them gone now. Only people getting roles is Monique. You see what I'm saying? Come on, now, don't fuck. Oh, Monique embarrasses me. Fuck the dumb shit. Come on now. Monique embarrasses your ass. And they pull her beside a motherfucker from England, and you already think that this is superior, and then you get a grinning ass Monique. Don't know why ass from a hole in the ground. Now, I'm not saying that Monique ain't the shit in the black community, but you got to understand the science. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand the science. I'm not talking about Monique, like one sister said, oh, she's beautiful. And I looked at her and I said, well, you know, I can't say that she's not. Because to say she's not is to say the prototypical West African features is not beautiful.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And goddamn it, I done slept with a bunch of Moniques. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the best shit. See what I'm saying? We got a girl named Coop Campbell in my hometown. And she Coop Campbell, man, you were kept a nigga. And she was bigger than damn Monique. She sat on me in the damn 3rd grade and damn near like caved my goddamn rib cage in on the bus. Same girl, when we got to high school, it was a nigga that jumped a damn 10-foot fence and cleared it. And stuff. This nigga was knocking niggas out. But he went up against Coop Campbell, and Coop Campbell suplex this nigga. That's a move where you take the ball over the head and fall back on it. He went up, Coop Campbell was a freshman in 9th grade. And this nigga was a big old senior in high school. It was knocking niggas out. And he went up against Coop, and Coop picked this nigga up and fell back on that nigga and suplexed this nigga. And blood was everywhere. Coop was so bad, Coop hit George Ann in one eye and blacked both of her eyes. And Coop cat niggas. And she was big as Washington, D.C. So I'm not saying that. But I'm trying to say the image on what they're doing when they're trying to deal with their screen god is as an image. And this is why your children think that these prototypical European features is beauty. Because they give you that in the magic. So this Anna Nicole shit wasn't nothing about nothing. They showed it for a month. You understand what I'm saying? First of all, she's dead, so she can't open her mouth and show you the idiot that she surely is. But they say she fought hella black men. And for as a white man in ritualistic shit, that was good. See what I'm saying? Because that's energy that she took in. They say that she had a thing for the chocolate. See what I'm saying? That's why she had a whole lot of bunch of black people around her.
Right.
They say she was screwing them niggas. You see what I'm saying? She can't think. But the point I'm trying to make here is you got to understand how they do this particular magic. Y'all all right?
Yeah.
When you ask her what she want to break, the food people here, they still preparing. Huh? Okay, yeah. You know how they was us in the Lakers now. Let's go on. Y'all all right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go on. In September, we did a melanin conference in Detroit. There was a bunch of us that had all of the illustrious scholars. Richard King over the melanin, he was there. Leonard Jeffries, Rosalind Jeffries, a sister named Dr. Ann Brown wrote a book. They got a book called Why Darkness Matters. But Ann Brown, Richard King, and a brother named Tim Moore. So they had all these cadre of scholars from around the thing. We were all on the stage. So they had me up on the stage, had everybody up over, they had us lined up. And we looked like the damn Last Supper. Because somebody stood up and said, y'all look like the Last Supper. I said, we do this shit every year. And we usually do it where they take about 6 people and put them on this end of the moderator, and 6 people put them on this end. But this year they took them all and put them on chairs and put it in. Somebody said, y'all look like the Last Supper. Well, I said, well, you know, the images that they're talking about is talking about in the future. It wasn't the past. They would write the future. Remember the guy Eugene Adams wrote a book, Africa and Asia. And he talked about how they would write the stuff in the future, so the stuff that you think you're reading in the past, you're actually reading now. And so we was all up on the stage, and one sister stood up and started talking about the goddess said shit. She said, I want to know something about the goddess said shit and all that. And I said, oh shit, that's a channel. I said, because when I first did my Dogon lecture in 1992, I mentioned about a goddess that is the god Tahuti. There's the god Tahuti, which is the god of wisdom. The god of wisdom of writing, math, science, music, art, everything, or what you call of academia, letters comes from Tahuti. But it is mentioned that the goddess Seshet, which is his consort, read for higher, sits beside Tahuti and whispers it in his ear. And I said, I never hear nothing about her. But I mentioned her on my first tape 15 years ago. So, the girl said something about Seshet, and I knew then that was Seshet that had showed up in the Melanin Conference. Well, why then? Because Tahuti is the god of records. They have 13,000 papyrus rolls that Jeremiah said is somewhere down in Nubia. So when they went into Somalia, remember that Black Hawk Town, they went into Somalia, they were trying to find 13,000 papyrus rolls of Tahuti, which is Thoth, which you get the word thought. Greek word Thoth is thought, or you get the word Hermes. Hermes is mentioned in the Bible. That's Tahuti. Moses is nothing but Tahuti. You see. So, she whispers in his ear. She is called she who is foremost in the house of books. She's the goddess of books, the goddess of learning. Now, in the spiritual world, that's called Akashic records. Because all this shit we get is coming from the inside of us. You have to ask yourself, well, I go by the ancient texts. Where did the ancient texts come from? Did somebody come through space and give a person a book, or did they get this stuff from in here and translated it into books? And we know that the Africans have detailed files because you get the grill that can give you 1,000 years of history out of his head. It makes me to stand up here possible and speak to you. That's called the Akashic records. Well, if the Akashic records, and the word Akash means black, that's where you get the word Akasha from. Queen of the Damned, Akasha, which another one they killed, but they didn't kill it at first. They blew up a plane, they took her body, and they kept the body and the energy, and they sucked the energy off the body for about 4 years. She didn't really ascend until 2004. She died in 2001. She used to come to my queen all the time and talk to her and tell her shit. Even her mama was trying to inquire and calling up Sister Cleo and them trying to find out what happened. They use it as a ritual. You see what I'm saying? So it's called the Akash. It's called Sit Akash. Sit is black and Akash is black. The Akashic records is nothing but melanin. So if the Akashic records is melanin and she is foremost in the house of books, then when she came to the Melanin Conference, she said, motherfucker, I'm the Melanin Goddess. So when I got back home and I said, did you come from there to tell them you was the Melanin Goddess? She said, by the time them niggas recognized me. So this is the one here, Seshet. She's on the scene now. The Akashic records, that's when the books in the heavens will be open. The Akashic records. You see what I'm saying? So this is the Melanin Goddess. Y'all all right? Let's go on. All right. Let's go on. another ritual. Let me give you the first one first. This is another ritual. Your boy he was from California. Proposition, what's the one, the affirmative action shit. What's it called? The affirmative action, Proposition 309 or something. What is it? 38 or... Anybody know it's affirmative action proposition? Yeah. Anyway, they had this, what's that guy named out of California? Black man that was trying to talk shit about it. What's the guy name? I got his name too. Black guy, right? Black guy. I'll tell you the guy name. I'll tell you how the white boy operates shit. Everybody's an agent. All comedians, it's not coming from, agents like Al Sharpton and them Negroes now. Reverend Bufon them. Every time the TV turn on, this nigga up in there. It's not coming from them now. It's coming from all your comedians are now government agents. Let me tell you how a government agent works. Chris Rock in Hollywood for damn near 9 years can't get nothing. And all of a sudden he come on the thing and say, I hate niggas but I love black people. What's the damn difference? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see?
Hank talked about him.
He get this, and then all of a sudden he get famous. Get his TV show, goes on vanity face and blackface and clown face. This is when you know it's an agent. When they say shit that ain't necessary.
Right. That's what.
That black people don't think past the next year. We got about a year attention span. I asked you what happened in 2005. Most of you will go blank. And everybody don't, and you said, well, damn, Katrina happened in 2005. You see what I'm saying? So our attention span is only about a year. It's like a fish in a damn tank, in a little bowl. Oh, I'm a fish, this bowl is fucked up, my life is messed up, I'm a fish, and then he forget that shit and he all happy again. Oh, I'm a fish, he go over and over again. Because he can't remember past the damn 1 year. So they got you on a 1 year attention span. So if anybody think back, you know, wait, hold on, somebody done coached this damn nigga here. Now let me give you an example. This is where the agent come in. Michael Jackson gets in trouble. Jermaine Jackson goes on ABC 2020 and start talking so much shit till Barbara Waters gets scared. He put fear in that Jew cracker's heart. She got scared. He said, God damn it, we coming after y'all. He said, you all messed up this time. We coming, we gonna fight you with everything again. Okay. Next thing we know, Chris Rock comes on about a year later.
Right.
Dog. Say, ain't Jermaine Jackson the most greasiest nigga? You ever seen? Okay, that was some funny shit. But what you attacking Jermaine Jackson for? I can see if you sound attacking Michael Jackson, because he's the one that's in the news now, so that's, you know. Why you attacking Michael Jackson? He went off on Jermaine Jackson. I say, because why? I said, because the man then called down from the office and said, get on Jermaine. Okay, Whitney Houston goes to Israel, stands in the Jordan River and say, this is our land. Our land, our land. Jerome, what's that guy that got you? The big fat one that just had a damn brain dead. Something Jerome.
Ariel Sharon.
Ariel Sharon comes out. Now he knows Hebrew law. It's a patriarchal shit. He comes out. Now if he was come out to anybody, he came out to be Greek Bill Clinton. He would shake Bill Clinton's hand first, then he would shake Hillary. Not because Bill Clinton's a They always shake the male's hand because it's a patriarchal system. So he comes out to shake Whitney Houston's hand. Whitney Houston steps back and says, here goes my husband. Because the other people, because she was with the Hebrew camp over there, and they said, no, that ain't the way the protocol called in this Jewish thing. It's about the male. So he comes out and breaks protocol to shake her hand like, I don't recognize your boy as being a man. She steps back and goes, shake Bobby Brown hand. Oh, you one of these smart niggas.
Yeah.
Then, next thing you know, every comedian that had jokes on a dog in her ass. Well, how do your kneecaps get? One guy, how your kneecaps lose weight? They're dogging them. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these comedians now, when they want to come out against you, they get them niggas and all of them. Your boy, he dogged her out. Here go a nigga on. This is another thing. Now you got this guy with the Pimp Chronicles on. Can't we? Now, the Michael Jackson done won his case in the story. So why you gonna come out and talk shit about Michael Jackson like you mad? And because you mad because you think Michael Jackson fucking little kids, but yet 1 minute before that you was telling people to sell crack cocaine. Wait a minute, now hold on now. You all moralistic about something that's allegedly. Because whatever he was doing, we know them 2 boys that they had up in the courtroom, them he didn't do shit to them.
Right.
Like what's the name say? I thought you had cancer, you getting well every day. You see, so, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't do nothing. So all of a sudden he all mad. Wait a minute, nigga. A few minutes ago you told people to sell cocaine. You remember he said, you gonna sell it right. So wait a minute, it ain't moralistic for you to tell black people to sell cocaine, but yet you gonna get mad of a man who won his case with an all-white jury? It said he was innocent and the white woman throwing up the birds and shit, and you gonna come out, that's because the white man told him to come out, because black people don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Black people don't do it. Sometimes these comedians now, it's just like what's the name? Look, let me tell you how much they hate Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey had the #1 show on his time slot in ABC. Yeah. This was before the Steve Harvey show. Yeah. And they canceled this nigga, and he was #1 in the ratings on that time slot. And they had with Jeff Hay, he had a show, white boy called The Marshal, and his shit was failing, and they gave that nigga 10 more episodes. But yet, 2 months later, he go on HBO and say OJ did it. Well, the trial been over 2 years. Why you gonna say that? Right. Next thing you know, this nigga been working ever since. All of them damn niggas. Every last one of them, they sell out. It's going to go to the comedian because they knew that the comedian was the political voice in the community anyway.
That's right.
Coming from Richard Pryor taught us all kind of shit about white folks. We didn't even make a comparison. He said, no, this white man here, and this is how he do it, and this is how you do it. Yeah. You know how he say, you going out, and you tell the white woman, I'm going out, she say, see you later. You tell the black woman she putting on her shit. She dressing too. I'm going. Goddamn, well, you ain't going nowhere without me. That's but that's some real shit. Or it used to be. You see? But I'm just trying to say. What you going to say?
I was just going to make a comment. Panic got a tape called The Dark Side, where he talked about all these people in Hollywood, like Eddie Murphy, how you can look at like their salaries on this website. And he said
Martin Lawrence made more money than anybody in the movement.
Well, this started making good.
Martin Lawrence made more money than Denzel because Martin Lawrence is the buffoon.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You see, so they showcase Eddie Murphy, but why they releasing this movie around the same time they showcasing some Marvin or Norman?
Right. And they said like he fell off, but then when he made the PJs, he just skyrocketed.
You see, so all that shit, man, all them people is government agents. Government agents.
What about Dave?
Huh? Well, see, Dave Chappelle, what happened with Dave Chappelle was, when he got into the system and he realized that's when he quit, because he realized that they was pimping him for the same thing.
Yeah. They want him to start dressing like white women.
Well, they also want him to put on the dress.
Right.
Well, what had happened was that I did a lecture at the Brown Chocolate Cafe in 2003. They invited all the rappers. The rappers was coming, but they messed around and put the damn shit on the flyer. So Nas, there's a bunch of them. They said, we can't come, man, because our agents told us not to come. Right. Because, they have to submit their raps now. Right. They submit their raps and they tell them to take out all this shit. Anything conscious, anything, but they can say, fuck that bitch all day long, or slap that hoe. So now, he said, we can't come because our agents saw the flyer. And one agent called the other one and said, so they said we can't come. So they got the tape, but the lecture I did was about how they make you wear the dress. So after the rappers got the tape, because Dave Chappelle was in with the rappers, they gave Chappelle the tape. I didn't know it until when I went and my man Shabazz said, what's your tape? That he was talking about on Oprah. He said, remember, I heard there was some conspiracy about wearing the dress. Well, I didn't know. I just said, well, damn, he done caught on me. And when I called Shabazz said, no. He said, I gave the tape to Nas, and I gave the tape to some other rappers, and because he hangs out with them, they gave the tape to Dave Chappelle. And so when Dave Chappelle had heard the lecture, well, I said, you got to wear the dress, and he stepped into Martin Lawrence, on the Martin Lawrence movie he was doing, and stepped into the doggone trailer, and they had a dress for him. He said, I ain't putting it on. Well, we got all this money and all this things, I ain't putting it on. And then after about 15 minutes, they go back, and 15 minutes later, come back with the script where they ain't in there. You see what I'm saying? Because they had already, see, they got two scripts. Because see, when they write these movies are written for white folks too. But so they're based on who turns down what. You see what I'm saying? It's like Morpheus was turned down by Will Smith. You see what I'm saying? And then it was turned down by Will Smith. No, Neil was turned down by Will Smith. Morpheus ended up being turned down by, what's the white boy? He played in the Red Planet after that. The white boy played in Top Gun.
Tom Cruise.
Not Tom Cruise. I can't think of his name. Val Kilmer turned down Morpheus. Thus, it was able to go to Lawrence Fishburne, which they was happy because they wanted black characters in the first place. So they was able to give him that. But my point here is, their whole shit is an assassination and stuff, and all of them. You see what I'm saying? It's about money. It's about what's going all of them sell out. You see what I'm saying? Y'all all right?
Yeah.
What time? They ain't got nothing yet?
They'll be here in a few minutes.
Oh, they'll be here in a few minutes. Okay. All right, then we deal with that. We can deal with that. Let's go on. Let's go on. All right, now. Let's see where we're going with this. I got a lot to cover. Okay, here's something that's interesting, which leads us to what we're going to deal with now. This is a picture of the double DNA spiral in the Milky Way galaxy. It was taken by the Hubble telescope in the end of 2005. Now, let me show you where we're going with this. At the end of 2005, it was taken by the Hubble telescope. Now, in your boy Michael Richards, which is Kramer, stood up and lost his damn mind. Called people niggers and gonna hang you up by your fraud. Lost his mind. Kramer went fool on your ass. I ain't laughed so much, boy. Kramer went fool. Kramer went up there and called them niggers and lost his doggone mind. Okay. So, which caused all of the black leaders, the self-appointed black leaders, you see what I'm saying, called for them, they come out so he can apologize. See, they always got to have a buffer system. So he comes in here and apologizes. And by the end of the week, it went from Kramer calling you niggers to black people apologizing for calling each other niggas and saying they're not going to do it no more. And the next thing you know, they're trying to outlaw the nigger word, the N-word. Now let me explain what's going on here so you understand what's going down. The words, there was words they took out of the English language. They took them out of the English. They can call a conference and take stuff out of the English language. So there was words that they took out of the English language. And one of the words was called nigrum, nigra, nigrus. And it means blackness. Then there's the Saul Niger, negrito, which means black substance or original substance. So they got these words that means nigger, or it also means it's a template for melanin. Now, it's a spirit thing how the white boy derogatory call us nigger, and then it ends up being an ancient word, although he mispronounced it. It was an ancient word called the nagars. The nagars is serpents now, which means the kundalini energy. Now, your word Nagasaki is named after it. Now, Katrina happened and hit, and when Katrina hit, the energies that rose up as two twin serpents called Dambaluedo and Aedoedo. Now down by the way though, and I ain't away though, if you take these intertwined circles and serpents and you put and you try and you intertwine them together, they become the staff of Tahuti. And you know, the staff of Tahuti is the medical association for those who don't know. But it's all called down by the way though, and I ain't away though, and he's supposed to be cosmic DNA that is supposed to be the universal cosmic DNA. So with the rise of the waters also rose the energy of the DNA down by the way though, and I ain't away though in the voodoo mystery. But it's called the Nagars. And the Nagars is the serpents, or the serpent people. So the word Nagar is the same as the word nigger. So what they found out was this, that the word Nagars, which is the ancient word for Kundalini, a serpent, which is the energy on the inside of you that rises up, is the Kundalini energy. It's called a fire serpent. They found out when you say the word nigger, because there are no vowels in ancient words. Nigger, same shit. When you say the word nigger, it invokes the Kundalini energy, thus causes global warming. So the global warming is coming from inside of you, called a fire serpent. Even your boy, what's the white boy, Lou Dobbs? Lou Dobbs on CNN, they was talking about the global warming. He said, well, whatever you say, they'll say it once. That's how the white boys say it once. They come in and so whatever it is coming from the people. He was talking about them people, the serpent people, which is the Kundalini people, the Nagars. So the word nigger invokes the Nagars. Now come on, now just use your head. Now I want to ask you something. Since when did white folks decide that they're going to do good by you when you're not complaining to them? You done adopted the word as nobility, and it is now so ingrained into our lexicon of language until it's like the. Saying the word nigger is the same as saying the. See what I'm saying? So, this word nigger is going off so much until it's raising the Kundalini energy, which is a flame of fire that is in you that's 10 times hotter than fire. That's what my mama happened when she burnt up. You see what I'm saying? She went to the other realm. So now, this is causing global warming. We'll give you one better. My mother, when this thing started happening, it started happening the year before. She started going into this dimension. In the summer of 2005, she was in the hospital in Florence, South Carolina, which is 30 miles from Mother. That's the big hospital in Florence, South Carolina. In summer of 2005. Well, guess what happened? Al Gore comes on his tape called The Inconvenient Truth and say the hottest place in America on summer 2005 is Florence, South Carolina. You don't understand. That's when she was in the hospital with the dementia, and dementia is Kundalini. Wow. It's on the tape, The Inconvenient Truth. So what is this saying? This is giving you, she came back a couple of months later and said, I'll sacrifice so that y'all will know what time it is. Well, she was given the living proof that if he says on his tape that it was the hottest place in 2005 and she was in the hospital with dementia and the Kundalini energy was raising up, then the next year she was fine. She just burnt the hell up and got the hell home. And when we went down to that funeral, it was Africa hot. Never seen nothing. It was so fucking hot. You see what I'm saying? It was so hot till trees would melt. I mean, it was hot. That was that, she left that heat down there, but it's the heat that's on the inside of us. And they got, so what's happening here is this here. If they didn't have heart going 24/7 in the chemtrails, this thing, we would have summer 24/7. So they have to make the seasons. It got to 85 degrees on Thursday. They had the chemtrail shit down, and by Friday, it was smogging up so it could rain, so it could get back down to the 50s and the 60s to appear to be normal. But this stuff, the glaciers now are melting. Mountains of them things are melting into the ocean hourly. They ain't telling you this shit. But they done figured it out. They said, we gotta get them niggas to stop saying nigger. So the city council say, you gotta outlaw the word now. Since when you know they care much about you to outlaw something?
Right.
Because it's offensive.
They start saying the N-word.
Now they got Ward Connolly. Now you said, okay now, let me show the mentality here. They got the guy Ward Connolly that stood up in 2007 and started talking about affirmative action. And so they stopped it in Texas and parts of California, whatever, but they stopped it in Texas and a couple things on the collegiate level. So what they do now with him, this guy, they got him so he moves to states and take up residences. So they move into so they call Ward Connolly. He comes in and goes to Michigan, moves to Michigan, and becomes whatever, stay in the state a couple of years, and then all of a sudden he works against the proposition, whatever, and they completely wiped out. A month ago, they wiped out affirmative action because of Ward Connolly, this nigga. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to ask you this, okay. They taking a government agent and he going around the damn country months. So they taking him to each state and he wiping out affirmative action. But yet you offended by nigga? Wait a minute, hold on now. You gonna get ready to wipe? My mama used to say a long time ago, now don't fuck around. If that white man don't have to pay you and don't have to hire you, he will not hire you. Know this. So any kind of affirmative action, you should be like, don't all that stand on my own merit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Right.
Look, I had a friend graduate med school. He went for a research job, and 3 white boys came in, and the 3 white boys were subpar. They let the brother go because he's a black man. He was the best one. He had the best grades, and he was the one for the thing. And the other 2 white boys quit in a week, and they had to fire the man who hired the 2 white boys over the black guy. But they did it because if they don't have to hire you, they won't. See what I'm saying? So my point here is, but all of a sudden they're concerned about Syria. You see what I'm saying? With the serpent. That's the Nagar. Serpent people kundalini. You see what I'm saying? Also, you got your fertility mass. Now that also has something to do with the whole big black woman in Hollywood is also they always use her as the fertility thing that's going on. So that's another ritual also going on, fertility ritual. It might be because white women ain't having babies. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that's going on now. So this is Jim on y'all. This is Jim on y'all. And this is the Dogon goddess, Hemmitt. So what I did was I found, okay, Hemmitt in Europe, there's Hemmitt and it's Olokun. Hemmitt and Olokun. Olokun, so I have this up here. I say this is great, this is extremely powerful, because she came through and gave me this one. Now let me explain this to you. There's Hemmitt, which is the big mama, the mother that has the children. Then there's Olokun, which is a god that's up under the ocean. Supposed to be the masculine form of Yemonja. Now in Santeria, they separate Olokun from Hemmitt. And they shouldn't do that because Santeria is the one the Yoruba that came to the Western Hemisphere, throughout Latin America or whatever. They separated. Well, when the Babalaos have these ceremonies to Olokun, which they have to take a person, put them in a boat and take them out to the sea. A lot of the Babalaos, dozens of them recently, in the last couple of years, started drowning in the Western Hemisphere to Olokun. Because they separated the energy. In Nigeria, they recognized Olokun and Hemmitt as the same. So when they separated the energy, the violent energy of Olokun drowns them in the Western Hemisphere, whereas if they had Hemmitt, which is the nurturing mother, she would protect them from drowning because it's an interchangeable, it's a symbiotic nature between the two sides of Yin and Yang Holocaust. So now, this is the Dogon goddess, Emiya. This is, let me show you this. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get the other thing. Emiya. The Dogon goddess has the same. They got a Yin and Yang, but it's called Emiya in Dogon. And you don't hear nothing about Emiya. You see, Dogon goddess. There's not been that much work on them. Remember I talk about a guy, Kenneth Grant? That wanted to use massive. He made mention of her, but you can get Emiya from the out of the book The Serious Mystery by Robert Temple. You can get the book Emiya. You can get Emiya. So look. So let me explain this to you. Now Emiya is the Dogon Yemiya. But the Dogon Yemiya, the masculine part, and this came to me in the hotel room today because I didn't know what she was doing. She told me to get a picture of Monomo and put her mermaid tails, because Yemiya is also a mermaid goddess. So she told me to get the picture of Nomo when I was doing the image for her when she came through, and put the tails on it for the mermaid. And this is Emiya, E-M-M-E-Y-A. And it just came to me why she did it, because they'll give you something and then maybe about 2-3 weeks you'll figure it out. It just came to me in the hotel room today that she gave me Nomo. Nomo is the masculine half, so this is Olokun. The bottom is Yemiya, which is the mermaid. Now, there's a movie called Aquamarine, little white girl movie, talking about the mermaid. It's on cable now. You can buy it in the video store. Get that. That's Yemiya. You know a movie called Woman on Top with Penelope Cruz, came out in 2001 or 2000. And they go with Yemiya in the whole movie. Badass movie. Now, this is her symbol up here. This is her symbol. I took the symbol and put it in the belly of the fish, the same symbol. Okay. But this is the mermaid and this is Nomo. So this is male, masculine, feminine. So this is the Dogon goddess. Which the goddess is both masculine and feminine. So this is the one I got up in. This shit is extremely powerful. You can get it for $5. Why? Because Emiya gave it to me. Real powerful. Then as you draw it out, that makes it even more powerful. So now what happened was this. Now let me go into this one thing. Or what's going down here. Emiya is the Sirius A, Sirius B, and Sirius C. You're a Sirius A, there's Sirius B, then there's a Sirius C. You can get this in Robert Temple's Serious Mystery. You can also get it in a book called Sirius. It's called The Sirius Connection by Murray Holt. Hold on 1 minute. The Sirius Connection by Murray Holt. They talk about Sirius A and the dwarf star Sirius B. But Sirius C, they say, is called the star of woman. And Sirius C is something that will rule in the future. Now let me explain what's going on. This shit is amongst us now. Now let me explain what's going on. When I went and spoke to Little White School, after the second day, the sister said, they had me to come. She said, I need you to come out to another college. I'm getting ready to take you to a brother that's a voodoo Bokur, which is a voodoo priest. I said, cool, yeah. So we went out. He already knew me. The brother's about a year older than me, or close to the same age. Maybe a couple of months or whatever. So we were basically the same age. So we went out. I met him in his class. The class ended. We went to an Ethiopian restaurant, ate Ethiopian food. And he was like, now we got to go out to my house, to my shrine. And so I said, okay, cool. So go out to his shrine. He said, well, I got the voodoo in here, I got the Europe in here, and I'm working on some Palo. I said, the Palo saved me during 9/11 because they got Khaled. They tried to come get me. They couldn't get me because Palos had their ass. And they got Dr. Yard. So you gotta roll with the damn juice. You can't be running your damn mouth and don't have no backup. You see, so Dr. Yard bet on the planet Ritz, and the planet Ritz didn't show up. I had Palo, and I was standing right out in front, and they came after me, and they couldn't even see me, and I was on the front porch. Same thing happened with doggone Same thing happened with Marie Laveau. They came to pick her up and they couldn't find the house. Now I come to find out about Dr. York. Dr. York, that was some spiritual shit. Dr. York told them in his books it was time for them to be gods. And basically what they do is the master goes away. You saw it in all the kung fu movies. The master go away so that the ones that's left behind can be the gods. So Dr. York did actually a spiritual move on their ass. He got the hell up. See what I'm saying? So that was a spiritual shit Dr. York did. So the ones that had trained under Dr. York have now become the gods. And he was saying it. They said that he started saying it in 2000. It's time for y'all niggas to be, it's all in his books. You see what I'm saying? They say he got it in his book saying it's time for y'all to be the gods. Now I'm gonna tell you, well, let me just get this, because this is very important. Okay, so now we go to the house and he got all the stuff. So I said, oh Lord, what had happened was, see, I got caught up in a spiritual fight. What I did was, I was rolling with the Europe and Obatala was my head and all this kind of stuff here. So what happened was, is I got with the Apollo and I decided that we're going to cross the streams, like in both Ghostbusters. Do not cross the streams. Okay, so I did a major ritual to Apollo and I brought the Euro together. Okay, so the damn Yoruba motherfuckers came after my ass. Ogun, Shango, Watala, and Shango, Watala, and Lepa. They thought. So they came after my ass. It's a family fight. So the niggas can do this shit. I didn't talk about it. You see, now, had I been a practitioner, I've been fucked up. Because see, a practitioner is on the bottom. You serve the gods. But I had crossed over in 2001 and I was the god. So then in that case, it was a battle. So them folks start fighting against me and the Apollo said, we got your back. And come to find out what had happened was that I was in the middle of a damn 10,000-year-old fight between the Apollos and the Yorubas. And the Yoruba like, y'all motherfucker, you enemy number one. It were these deities. So we had a family fight, but I was protected. You see what I'm saying? Let's do stupid shit. Legba comes in, he likes rats. I got a house I move in, rat proof. Next year, rats running, had a rat infestation. Legba did that shit. To annoy a nigga. Yeah, ate a hole in one of my goddamn $100 linen pants. See what I'm saying? But I got that decon, not Norwegian rat, decon shit. That real shit. That's some of them Norwegian cracker rats. And I had mice, you know, we get mice down here. Black people get mice, white folks